In this video we are going to see how to create new macros with the timer function. In the system we have timer on and timer off. We have 5 timer in magicautoma that we can use to launch macros at a pre-established time interval. We are going to select timer on. Here we have 5 timer. I want to activate timer 1. If I want that the timer is active when the workspace is opened, I have to select this option. If I want to activate it manually with the macro, do not select this option. Here we set the interval in minutes. And here we set the macro to be launched at regular intervals. Now we are making an example. So imagine what you want to do. You want to create a macro and launch it at a time interval. Since we are creating examples, I am going to create a message type macro that does nothing but visualize a text message and wait for the user confirmation. I want to communicate to the user that 30 minutes have passed and he has to take a break. So, for example, we write a message. This macro informed by message that 30 minutes have passed. We are going to create a timer type macro. Select each one every 30 minutes. We are going to select the macro that we have created. Timer on, message 30. We have created this macro and we create another macro. I type system timer off, select which timer 1. This timer can be launched here. And then stopped here. When I no longer want to execute this timer, I just click on timer 1 off and it is no longer executed. I want this timer to start at this moment. From this moment 30 minutes will pass and I will be shown the message that I have to get up and take a break. You see, 30 minutes have passed and the message to take a break is shown. The moment I click here, another 30 minutes will pass and this message will be shown to me. This function must be thought about how to use it. For example, there are some magicautoma users who use this function to launch Python scripts at a certain time interval. If I no longer want this message to be shown, I click on timer 1 off and the message is no longer shown. That's all for the timer function.